Ladies and gentlemen, if you drop a like on this video and subscribe to my channel in the next 10 seconds, Fortnite Season 4 is going to be your favorite season. If not, though, we all hate it, and it sucks. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Kiwiz bringing us another Fortnite Battle Royale video, the last video of Season 3, guys. We made it. We made it to the end. Season 3 was very interesting, you know, with the map flooding and the whole entire... I mean, dude, it was a fast season, thankfully. You know, honestly, wasn't really a fan of this season. You know, the charge shotguns and stuff, you know, it wasn't really my cup of tea. You know what I mean? I don't know, just solo competitive and just, I don't know, man. It was kind of just like we all kind of breezed through Season 3, didn't really pay it no mind. But now Season 4 is coming around and it's about to get lit. I've compiled the craziest Fortnite Season 4 wish list that, in my opinion, would change the game completely and make it so much more fun and awesome than it is right now. There's a possibility that some of these things actually happen, but there's also a couple of things that I don't really see happening, to be honest. I don't know, man. I just kind of being really, I'm being really optimistic with this list, okay? Drop a like on this video if you guys agree with this list after you're done watching the video. Comment down below what you would like added to Fortnite Season 4 or what Fortnite would have to do to have you enjoy it. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to go into the item shop, support a creator, type Kiwiz. If you guys end up buying the battle pass for Fortnite Season 4, that is the best way to support me. And yeah, anyway, let's talk about my wish list for Fortnite. Okay, so I actually have my list out right here. I'm just gonna read it off and we're gonna explain each thing. And dude, I'm telling you, if Fortnite did something like this, the game would be insane. All right, so let's start off with this one, which I haven't seen anybody talk about, and I think this is a really good idea. What if Fortnite had 120 to 150 player games? Instead of having 100 people in the lobby, there was like up to 150. That way, the game feels a lot more fast-paced. There's a bigger opportunity to get high kill wins, and the game doesn't feel so dragged out. You're not looking for people every 5 seconds. Literally half the lobby dies the first 20 seconds of the game. I don't know, man. It just seems a little bit more interesting, kind of like Warzone a little bit. You know, Warzone has like 150 players or something like that. I mean, I don't play Warzone, but I know they have more than 100, and I think that would be something that Fortnite could really benefit off of, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know how their servers would react to something like that, but in public matches, it might not be that big of a deal. Now, when it comes to competitive matches, though, I want to actually go backwards, and this is the next thing on my list. I want to actually have less people in every competitive game. So I would only want 80 people in like arena matches or competitive matches. A lot of people are probably wondering why, but I feel like this is something that if you're a competitive player, it's something you'll understand, because in these high stacked games, especially in like finals FNCS games, if you have 100 players, you're opening up the option of being 50-50 a little bit more than usual. But if there's 80 people in a lobby, everybody can get their own drop, everybody can get their guns off spawn, and the game starts to become a little bit more competitive. The lobby also won't be as stacked at the end of the game, which might be better for some servers. It allows people to kind of play every single game out if they need to. And I don't know, I think this is something that competitive players could really benefit from. And yeah, I don't really want to go too deep into that, but if you're a competitive player, you know what I'm talking about. The next one on my list is what everybody wants. All right, the pump shotgun, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody wants to have the pump shotgun back. I don't know if they should remove the charge, but I definitely do want the pump shotgun back, guaranteed. Like, that's something that I think everybody would absolutely love to just have back in the game. Now this one, all right, so I'm okay with mythic weapons being in Fortnite. I understand their place in this game, and I understand that a lot of people want mythic weapons because it adds like a really cool variable into the game. You know what I mean? Everybody wants that mythic gun. I don't want mythic weapons to be in competitive. I'm okay with it being in pub matches and stuff, but in competitive, they should be completely removed from the loot pool. That'll make it a much more fair game. And it allows people to really think about their drop spot and have their own strategy instead of just trying to get this overpowered weapon that you don't stand a chance going up against. Like, if you're playing in solos and you run up against Caddy Launcher and Endgame, I mean, that guy's gonna win, guaranteed. Next thing on my list, I want to remove crash pads. I know a lot of trick shotters would be kind of upset about losing crash pads. There's a couple more things on my list that, oh my god. There's a couple more things on my list that I think trick shotters could use. Also, crash pads are completely random when it comes to fighting people. Crash pads add a lot of RNG and 50-50s and that are completely just random and sometimes provide no skill whatsoever in like fights. Like the crash pad exploits into people's boxes and stuff where you just throw a crash pad at somebody's wall and it breaks everything and it launches you and then it launches him and then it's just a big mess. It's basically whoever, I don't know, man. It's like I'd rather have like skillful exploits like phasing through somebody's wall or something. I just don't like crash pads. I think it adds a whole nother thing of RNG in fights that I don't think we need. Now, this one, not a lot of people might agree with, but I kind of want Fortnite to add back traps, like the spiky traps. I don't know. It's just a good counter for people exploiting into your box. I don't think a lot of people do that anymore. If you get into somebody's box, like there's basically no way to counter it. You kind of have to take a 50-50. And I think that would be a little interesting change of pace to see how things would be in terms of W keying if people could trap each other. And I don't know, I think it would be interesting. One thing that I really want as well to come back into Fortnite is adding quad crashers back into the game. I don't know if some of you guys were around when this was in the game, but quad crashers are my favorite mobility item because we were able to fly in the sky with them and go all the way across the map. That was a really cool mobility item that also involved a lot of skill to like use if you wanted to fly the quad crasher. Like it takes a little bit of skill and practice to be able to do that. And I miss that so much. I doubt Fortnite would actually bring that because they just added the cars, but that's something that I think would be really cool to add into the game. The next thing that if they didn't add quad crashers, maybe add hoverboards. I think if Fortnite added hoverboards, that would be really fun because trick shotters can also use hoverboards, you know, get up in the sky. And that's also another form of mobility that I think a lot of players could definitely use and have fun with. Next thing on my list is I kind of want Fortnite to add a bunch of brand new POIs. I'm kind of bored of the POIs that we have right now. I'm kind of bored of this map in general, but that's kind of just like a personal opinion. I know a lot of you guys probably really like the map how it is. That's totally fine, but this is my wish list. The fuck? That's what I mean, man. So yeah, I would like to see a bunch of brand new POIs just kind of like everywhere, as long as Salty stays on the map. I also want Fortnite to vault the FAMAS because I feel like it's everywhere. It's like in every chest, and honestly, I hate the FAMAS. And I would love to see Fortnite replace it with an AK or a heavy AR. I think that'd be really, really cool, or even both. I just got sniped. Hunting rifle sniped in the head. Next thing on my list, I want Fortnite to remove Marauders completely from the game. I hate Marauders, man. I know that nobody likes Marauders, right? I mean, come on. There's no way you actually enjoy the Marauders. Like you're just vibing, you know, maybe looting up or something, and then like Marauder lands on you, or you're in a fight and they just, I don't know, man. I don't really like the Marauders. I think they're annoying. I think it's kind of a cool idea, maybe to get like some special weapon or something, but I don't know. I don't like them. I think they're annoying. I would like to see them gone. Personally, one thing that a lot of people have been asking for that I kind of agree with is an arena leaderboard that updates in real time. This leaderboard would be separate from the actual like rankings. I would want this leaderboard to last every week or something, and then it resets. But every single time the leaderboard resets, it doesn't reset your actual rank. It just resets like that week time frame. You know what I mean? That way people have an actual reason to play arena and to actually try. Like maybe when you reach Champion League, there's like some sort of like leaderboard that's only for champion players that resets every single week. I think that would be really cool, and a lot of people would enjoy that. Or it could even be like a daily thing, but then, I mean, it takes away from the cash cups, but that's just something that I think would be really cool that a lot of players would kind of be interested in. The next thing that I know is not going to get fixed, because it just never will. Fix the input delay in tournament games. If you guys play tournament games in Fortnite, you guys know that the game feels absolutely horrible when you're in a tournament match. So I know that Fortnite isn't gonna, you know, fix input delay in tournament games, but if you've ever played, I'm telling you, man, you know how bad it is. Like it doesn't feel like a normal pop. It just doesn't. It feels horrible. So hopefully Fortnite can figure out a way for their tournament servers to feel like their actual game servers. That would be great. One thing that I'm asking for that I know guaranteed I'm not getting, like I already know for a fact I'm not getting it. I would like to have a server in Florida, like a Fortnite server, because I mean 60 ping here is really, really bad, and it's just hard to be a Fortnite player and be taken seriously if you're playing on such a bad ping. I know a lot of people play on bad ping. That's just some, I know there's a lot of Florida players too, And I feel like a lot of people would benefit from having a server in Florida. But listen, I know that's not going to happen. So, I mean, I'm just putting it on my list anyway because it is what I wish for. Next thing is a box fight game mode for 1v1s that is constantly running. A lot of people can practice their box fights, and a lot of people can just 1v1 somebody if they're bored. This gives people something to play other than pubs. And which moves me to my next statement. If we could have a Zone Wars LTM constantly running like it was before, that would be awesome. Zone Wars are always so much fun to play, especially with friends. And if that was also just constantly running like all the time. And then last but not least, I would love to ban anybody that I want from joining my own custom games. So if there was like, you put in the custom code or whatever, it has like an options button. And it basically just lets me type in whatever user I want banned from my custom. I think that would be really awesome. That way they can never join again or grief my games again or ruin them. And I can get some good content out of that. But yeah, that's my whole entire list, boys. That is everything that I want. Honestly, I could care less if I die right now. I just kind of wanted to get my list out of the way. All right, hit him in the head. Honestly, don't care. I literally don't care. If you guys agree with my list and if you think anything on there would be really cool to see in Fortnite Season 4, drop a like on the video, and I guess we will find out in a couple of hours, won't we? Then Season 4 might come out, and then you guys can come back to this video and see what was in my list that actually ended up getting into the game. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully Season 4 is good. I'll see you guys tonight for the video. It's been your boy Kiwiz, and I'm out. Peace.